Hey guys, it's Corinne with Thompson RV in Pendleton, Oregon. Today I'm going to show you a brand new 2024 Blackstone 280KVS in the titanium series. So the 280KVS is one of our most popular floor plans, and for very good reason. It has two opposing slide outs in the main living area, so you get a lot of floor space and it's very open, along with an epic kitchen. But then on top of all of that, in the bedroom, it's one of the only models that the bed actually slides out. So not the standard wardrobe closet that you're going to get in most Blackstones. This one actually has the bed and it slides out, which gives you a huge front closet. So I'll show you that here in a minute. But to start it off, the 280KVS is definitely known for the kitchen, right? So you've got all these wraparound windows, wraparound countertops, tons of storage space, and then you also have an additional pantry. So this is a titanium series. Titanium is going to be the higher end in the Outdoors RV lineup. So you can get Mountain Series and then Titanium. If you're not familiar with all the upgrades, we'll link a video down below that's the Titanium upgrades over the Mountain Series. Solid surface countertops on all Outdoors RVs in the kitchen. You get a bank of 4 drawers right here. Outdoors RV is known for their quality, and they use extra heavy duty ball bearing drawer guides. So not only will they hold more because of the drawer design, so they actually groove out inside the side pieces. The piece of wood paneling actually slides in, and then it's glued and stapled for additional security. A lot of manufacturers, they're going to staple the bottom of the drawer directly onto the side. So you put any kind of weight in there and it just falls right out the bottom. So on top of that, they special order heavy duty drawer guides. So all in all, cabinetry in the Outdoors RV, especially in the titanium series, is definitely going to be a step above any manufacturer out there. So again, solid surface countertops. Outdoors RV uses the farm style single basin sink. They even include a wire rack down below so that you don't damage the bottom of the sink or dent it. High arc faucet with the pull-out spout. In a titanium, you're going to get different trim around the windows as well as around the slide outs. So it's going to be all wood. And then you get the upgraded slow rise blackout shades. Part of the Outdoors RV Four Seasons package is going to be dual pane insulated windows. In the Mountain Series, they're a framed window. In the titanium, I'll show you from the outside, they're actually a frameless window, but they are dual pane. One thing I like about these blackout shades is because they completely stop all light from coming through. If it's a really hot summer day, 110, 115 is how hot we get up here in Eastern Oregon, you can close those blinds and that helps give it an extra layer to keep your trailer cool. So coming around the garbage chute in the 280KVS, when we go to the outside and walk around, I will show you so you can drop your garbage right down in here into a can and then you can remove it from the outside. I've always thought that that was nice because you don't have to traipse through your trailer with a bag of garbage. But on top of that, anybody who has pets knows that they like to get into the trash can, and there's nothing like coming back from being out and your dog has spread your trash all over your trailer. So that also keeps it more secure. When we come around here, you've got the knife rack back here behind the stove. You get the glass cover on the stove, and that adds extra counter space as if you need it anymore in this model, but it does allow you to have extra prep work when you're not cooking. And then a 3-burner stove. The titanium comes with the stainless steel stove and microwave, and it also has a little oven light. The microwave is right down here. You've got extra storage underneath the microwave, a really deep cabinet, a pot and pan drawer underneath the stove, another 3 drawers right here, extra storage under the sink. I mean, the storage in this thing is just unreal. And then you also get the spice rack right here. Coming back around to this corner, here's an additional little pantry. And then over here, another pantry and another 2 drawers. The 2024 280KVS has the Dinette gas electric 8 cubic foot refrigerator. Now, The 2024s, they are going to come out with the 12-volt fridge, but Outdoors RV does what they call running changes. So they don't necessarily start on all 2024s. Everything has a 12-volt fridge. They start when they have run out of gas electric fridges. They sort of slowly add in options, which can be a little confusing sometimes, because I'm sure there's people out there that know that they're coming out with the 12-volt fridge. Well, there was probably 3 months where 2024s have already started being built and manufactured, and those do not have the 12-volt fridge. However, this is an easy swap for us to do here. We would swap it out with either the Dinette or the Norcold 12-volt fridge. The Norcold one, I really like it. It has a beautiful stainless steel front, and that looks especially good with the titanium series. That's if you want to go with a 12-volt fridge. The gas electric has been around forever, and it's very tried and true as well, and saves you on battery power. Speaking of battery power, for 2024, Outdoors RV is going to option every single trailer, doesn't matter the floor plan, doesn't matter the series, with 400 watts of roof-mounted solar. We can option 600 watts, and we can add 600 watts. Like, say this unit came in with 400 watts, we can add an additional panel, 200-watt panel, to make it 600 watts. But they're also allowing us to order 1,000 watts of solar from the factory. That is something that does need to be done at the factory. It can't just necessarily be done aftermarket, because they're going to put in an additional charge controller for those 2 extra panels, as well as extra wiring. So if you want the 1,000 watts of solar, you'd want to place an order, or we're going to order quite a few with the 1,000 watts of solar package, especially any models that are coming in further on down the road that are going to have that 12-volt refrigerator. Because with the 12-volt refrigerator, not only are you going to want additional solar, but you're also going to want additional battery power if you plan on doing some off-grid camping. If you're in a park, doesn't matter, right? But if you're going to be off-grid with the 12-volt fridge, you're definitely going to want probably Battle-Born lithiums is what we would go with here. So moving on, in the slide out here, the 280 KVS comes standard with the theater seating. So this is a reclining sofa, has storage in the center. I would say out of the chairs, the sleeper sofa, and the theater seating, this is going to be your most comfortable option. I have had people with young children, or maybe a mother-in-law, hunting buddies, whatever, and they do want to switch this out to a sleeper sofa, and you can. It fits in the same space. The only downside is when the sleeper sofa comes out in the morning, if somebody's still sleeping on it, you just have to kind of do one of these to get around it. Not the end of the world, but that is an option. So if you want to have that swapped out. The other thing is that all of the trailers basically have 2 color schemes. On the Dinette, you're looking at, this is what's called wrought iron. This is what's called buckskin canyon, okay? The Dinette remains the same in every single floor plan. So the only thing that changes when you order one color versus the other would be this theater seating. So this is the darker color, which is wrought iron. You could also option in the buckskin canyon. If for some reason you come onto the lot and you like this model, but you want the lighter furniture, no problem. We stock it all. So we have chairs in stock, sleeper sofas, theater seating, all of it. So we can pretty much customize anything into this location. Okay, over here, you've got nice cabinets up above the TV area. One thing I'd like to point out is I was talking about the cabinetry in an Outdoors RV being so much nicer. I don't know if you can tell from a video, but this is a solid hardwood door. You should be able to tell just by the way I open and close them and they don't go wah, right? But they make really high quality cabinetry. Right here is where you're going to get, this is where all of your controls are. So your awning, slide outs. This is where you can see how full your tanks and batteries are. You've got a fresh tank heater. That's something that we option in. That's not standard from the factory. It's a 12-volt heat pad that goes on the freshwater tank. You've got 110 and gas on your water heater, and then a water pump switch. They also have started optioning in a second water pump switch in the bathroom. So if you stop going down the road, you don't have to come in here, turn on the water pump switch, use the restroom, come back out and turn it off. It's right there in the bathroom, so you can use the bathroom and just quicker. Digital thermostat in the titanium series. You get the Jensen 12-volt TV. So this is not just a 110 television. If you are boondocking and you only have 12-volt power, so solar and batteries, this will work. That's important to note because most TVs run off of 110 power. This is a higher marine grade TV, so it actually has a reinforced back so that when you go down the road, it's not just going to break apart. So it's not like your TV that you'd get at Best Buy or Walmart. It's a more expensive marine grade components, and as well as being 12 volt. Speaking of 12 volt, the DVD player is also 12 volt, just like a car stereo. So it has Bluetooth, CD, DVD player. You've got speakers in the ceiling as well as speakers on the outside of the trailer, and you can run them on both or either or. Got a little extra storage over here. And then we option in the fireplace. This is 110 only. The 280 KVS, I'll show you in a minute, you can actually option in a living room fireplace as well as a bedroom fireplace. So the fireplace is really nice to have if you are going to be plugged in or running a generator, or maybe you end up going with a whole coach inverter system. The 110 fireplace is really nice because it's a drier heat. So propane has a lot of water content in it. So let's say you're down at the Oregon coast or somewhere where there's high humidity and you really need to run that furnace because it's cold. It's going to create a little bit more condensation. When I go to the beach, I like to have the 110 heater in the fireplace option, just because it's a drier form of heat. One thing to note, the titanium, the fireplace is not standard in the titanium. So the fireplace can be optioned into either a mountain or a titanium, but it is an option. It's something that we option into all of our units. Big mountain dinette. So they use marine style table legs. So you're going to get zero wiggling from this table. Super nice if somebody bumps the table and you just sat down to have a cup of coffee. And then this makes into a bed. So you've got storage under each bench. On each side, you have a nice big drawer. And then there's additional storage on each end. This also makes into a 7-foot bed. And no shortage of windows. This trailer has so much natural light. It has 2 additional skylights, windows in the kitchen, and then huge windows in the mountain dinette. And again, all of the trim is going to be wood, and all of the shades are going to be the slow rise blackout shades. So this trim right here is going to be different on a titanium than it is on a mountain series. Let's go take a peek at the bathroom. The bathroom in the 280 KVS is a Jack and Jill style. So there is a door from the main living area, and then there's also a pocket door from the bedroom. One thing I love about this bathroom is going to be the additional storage here. So you've got a shelf and then a removable shelf. So you can actually turn this into an additional closet if you want, or you can use it for linen storage. A nice drawer right here. Again, extra linen storage or cosmetics or anything of that nature. You get the nice glass step-in shower, and the titanium comes with the upgraded shower head. So it's on this nice rod right here. And then you also have the little bench in there as well. Porcelain toilet in all outdoors RVs. You also get a heat duct and an air conditioning duct in the bathroom, which seems silly to mention, but trust me, it is super important. Extra storage underneath the sink. And again, because this is a titanium, you're going to get the solid surface countertops in the bathroom. That's not a feature on the Mountain series, as well as the underslung stainless steel sink, solid hardwood medicine cabinet, and then another titanium feature would be the mirror. And that does light up. So if you're plugged into 110 at a park, you can plug it in and it's one of those fancy light up mirrors like you'd get in a hotel room. So there's 2 towel hooks behind the toilet. And then we option in the Max Air fans into all of our units. So the nice big fan, that's going to be a lot different than the little bathroom fan that you would get standard. But we option in the Max Air package comes with a bathroom fan, bedroom fan, as well as one in the kitchen. The 280 KVS, because that's your exhaust hood, for lack of a better term, you're always going to get one fan, exhaust only, in the back. But then we option in the additional fans. Here in the bedroom, I think you're going to see why the 280 KVS is one of our most popular models. So not only does the bed slide out, so it makes it a lot easier when making the bed. It makes it easier just to access the bed. You get a nightstand on each side. You've also got a 110 outlet, USB port, and 12-volt outlet on each side. Each light has its own switch, so you have your own personal light, padded headboard, and then 3 windows in the slide out. Again, we option in the Max Air Deluxe vent fan, so this is the remote to run that fan. It's 10 speeds, fully automatic. You can run it on exhaust or on in. And then because this bed slides out, you're going to gain this huge closet here in the front cap. So you've got a curtain rod up top, shoe storage, or you can fold whatever and stuff it up in the front there, extra storage down below here. And then on each side, you have an additional 2 shelves and 2 additional drawers. On top of that, at the foot of the bed, there's a nice place to just sit down and put on socks or shoes. And then there's also storage under there. There's still storage under the bed. It's just a tiny bit shallower than a normal outdoors RV bed, just because this is the piece that's sliding in and out. So you get some storage under here, and then a little bit easier access to these drawers under here because they're in the front and not on the side. This is a titanium, so it's going to come with the upgraded gel-infused memory foam mattress, which I love. And then over here, another amazing thing about the 280 KVS, you can get the fireplace at the foot of the bed. If you option to not get the fireplace, you're going to have 2 cabinet doors right here, and it's going to be about that deep. You have extra storage on each side. You have a designated 12-volt Jensen TV in the bedroom, only on the titanium. So in a mountain series, this area is going to be blank and you'd have to add the TV. We stock almost all titaniums, especially in this model. I feel like there's so many upgrades that you get on the titanium, it just doesn't even make sense to go mountain. But the titanium is going to be fully loaded. You're going to get the TV, has a separate stereo just for in the bedroom, where typically that stereo out front is going to play on the speakers that are in the bedroom. This one is specific just to the bedroom, and an additional DVD player for that Jensen TV. And then a tiny bit of additional storage up top. With the slide out in, you can still access the entire kitchen, microwave, refrigerator. So everything back here is accessible. The only thing that's not accessible would be the cabinets beyond the TV. So you can still get in and run your slide outs. Obviously, that would be silly if they blocked those. But so you can still access that cabinet, but not the other 2. Everything else in the trailer is accessible. Right here, we do recommend that you do not step on these slide out lips. This carpet is fine. So you just kind of need to do one of these if you want to get in and out of the trailer while you have the slide outs in. And here in the bedroom, you can't really access the closet without kind of crawling over the bed or popping the slide out. But you can come in and access the bathroom, which you can also access from the hallway. The 280 KVS is a single door model, so you enter from the middle of the trailer. Right next to the entry door on the inside is going to be your little remote if you get a titanium series. This remote allows you to run your awning from outside, your slide outs from anywhere, so you can watch maybe if you've got like an obstruction in the way on either side, you can stand there and run your slides with this remote. It also will run the awning light, so that's a cool titanium feature. Another one is the elongated glass window in the door. And then from the inside, you have a nice pull shade. Chrome grab bar handle, triple aluminum step, exterior speakers. The titanium is going to come with the high gloss gray fiberglass exterior. It's Lamelux 4000, so it's a higher, thicker grade of fiberglass, shinier and lasts longer. Right here is your fire pit LP barbecue hookup. Probably the most important titanium feature is going to be the auto leveling system. So you have controls right here in the front. When you get parked, you get unhitched from your truck, you push a button and the entire trailer auto levels itself. So no more pulling up onto Anderson levelers or wood or blocks. You just push a button, it's all done for you. Right here in this front compartment, there's going to be a 12-volt outlet as well as USB, a battery disconnect, the auto leveling, And then also your new solar charge controller. So that is going to be an MPPT charge controller. I know a lot of people were requesting that. In fact, on the older models, we often were swapping them out. So that is a new feature that they added along with that additional, the standard 400 watts of solar. In addition to that, even if you optioned in 1,000 watts from the factory, you're still going to have your 200 watt port where you can add in a portable solar panel. Brand new for 2024. In conjunction with the titanium series having the backup camera, you're also going to get side marker cameras. Especially nice if you're traveling in a busy city and you need to see to change lanes. This full pass-through front storage is fully insulated and then also has the rubberized diamond plate, so you can throw stuff in and out of here without damaging the floor. As always, slam latch insulated luggage doors. Because this is a Blackstone, it's going to be built on the 8-inch I-beam chassis, which means you're going to get the full wrap fiberglass front cap with the seam at the side, not at the corner. We option all of ours with the 4 battery tray. That allows us, especially like I said with the 12-volt fridge, you're definitely going to want the 4 battery tray. Then you're going to want a 4 battery box. We can do either 4 6-volt AGMs or up to 3 Battleborn 100 amp hour lithium. In other videos, I have showcased our powder-coated aluminum locking box that we have made here locally. And yes, we can ship those all over the country. Those are specific to us. We have them custom built here. And so that's a great way to lock up your battery investment. This toy lock here is going to be a locking cable. That is part of what they call the mountain storage system. So on the back, there's going to be a 2-inch receiver that'll hold 250 pounds. That comes with this toy lock. Again, that's an option. That's not standard on Outdoors RV. You have to check that box when you order the trailers. We option it in on everything. Nice 7-gallon propane tanks with a cover for easy access for turning them on and off. Right here, you're going to have your caddy, so you can hook your safety chains, your breakaway cable, and then your 7-way cord. That way that stuff's not all laying in the dirt when you're parked. It's nice and up. It even has a little cap so that when you have your 7-way cord right here, it's not just sitting here getting water in it. Coming around to the other side, this is additional access to your pass-through storage. Slide out toppers. That's going to be something that is standard on all titaniums when you option in the titanium series. It is now a factory option on Mountain Series and the Backcountry Series, where we used to have to option that in here at Thompson RV. We'd have to add it. Now we can just check that box. So all of ours will be coming standard with that if you do go with a non-titanium series. And right here, because this has the bed slide out, you're going to get this additional storage that is specific to the 280 KVS. With that being said, they did build a prototype of a 260 KRS that has this same exact slide out. There is a video on our YouTube channel, I'll link it down below, that shows you that floor plan. It's just going to be a little bit smaller, but it has that bedroom slide out. And word on the street is they are going to be building that this winter. So we can start placing pre-orders for the 260 KRS probably here in the next month or so. Coming around over here, you've got the insulated exterior shower. This is going to be your black tank flush for your black tank. Because this is a rear kitchen, you're going to get 2 gray tanks, so 2 40-gallon tanks, 40-gallon black, and then your fresh water is going to be 80 gallons. This is where you would fill your freshwater tank. Coming around here to the back, right here, you've got cable and satellite hookup. This is where you would plug in your 50 amp power cord. The 280 KVS, because of the bedroom slide out, it's already pre-wired for 50 amp service, where typically on a Blackstone, you have to option in the 50 amp service, pre-wired for bedroom air. This model is already done. The bedroom air conditioner is not a factory option. It's just the pre-wiring. The bedroom air is something that we can do here once the unit arrives. This is going to be access and venting for your furnace. This is where you would connect to city water if you were in a park. And right here, this is where you access your garbage chute. As you can see, there's plenty of room. You could store extra garbage bags. You could store rubber gloves for dumping your sewer. So there's other things you could store in that area. 4-inch steel bumper on all outdoors RVs. That's part of their custom built chassis. You get the 2-inch receiver hitch. That's part of that mountain storage system. So that will hold up to 250 pounds. 10-gallon gas electric water heater. Titanium series comes with the backup lights, in addition to the backup camera, and then those new side marker cameras. A full-size spare tire. A big tube ladder. And then over here on this side, there's some additional storage. That'll be in that corner, kind of under that corner pantry in the kitchen. It was a waste of space. They try to never have a wasted space. So anytime there's a void, they're going to give you a door and give you some extra storage. And, you know, it's almost crazy, but they do the diamond plate rubberized coating in every single storage area, even though this is such a small space, but they don't scrimp ever on quality. Another thing, because I just mentioned their custom built chassis, Outdoors RV does heavy duty Dexter axles. They have the off-road X4 suspension package, which I've showcased in many videos. So that's going to be the More Ride CRE 3000 suspension, the heavy duty shackles, and the KYB off-road shocks. I'm about ready to do a video. It's been ages since we've really talked solely about the quality of Outdoors RV. So here in the next couple weeks, we're going to try and do a video on just the 4 Seasons package so that, you know, you can understand how this is a true 4 Seasons package and how all the competitors out there that say that they have some sort of a polar package or 4 Seasons, that this really is superior. Same with the quality of construction. I know in other videos I've gone into detail on the thickness of the walls. There's a 4-part series by Adventurous Way. If you haven't seen that, Matt and Diana do a 4-part series on the quality through the factory. So it's as good as you can get to taking a factory tour. If you don't have the chance to come out to Oregon and do the factory tour, which is available. But if you don't have time or can't get there, Adventurous Way has a great a video 4-part video series on that. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching our video. If you have any questions, we have our number listed down below, and anybody here at Thompson RV can help you.